My name is Dragonflymaster1324. So I had to go all Frenchy boy for my intro. I just wanted to get a little bit of French in today. I already did it at the store, the little corner market, because I had like 50 bucks for my pops. Anyway, today I'm gonna be working on a little bit of my my bases. So this one I'm gonna wait on a little bit because this one's gonna take the most time. So I pretty much have it as a D-Day related base. No one's gonna survive, and I've already made sure that the last jump is literally really difficult. So unless you got some fire resistance and you realize that at the end, like I had a really good playing friend get over here, and he even put a sign here to say hard. It's easy for like the first beginning part is what he said, from what we read last night.
I'm thinking of getting the Entinel 0.
Other than that, this is just one of those moments
I
where, like everything so far, even to like the ladder jumps, I made those look really easy. I made them easy, and then when you get to the last point, which I'm gonna re-show you, you have two ways of doing it. If you want to be weak and go for the closer one, go ahead. But they're both one block areas, so make sure not to overshoot it. The rest of it is pretty much one ladder jump and then some fence jumps because I know those are awful. I usually jump over here. The way he did it over here. So that's like a block higher, so you're still taking about the same amount of fall damage. And you have to go up here, and then you have to jump across here, which you'll take some fire damage. You'll have to regenerate, and then you got to jump over here, which he managed to get up to the ladder, but then he overdid it and fell into the
we're
lava.
in creative right now. Archie, we're in creative right now.
Anyway.
Malachi and my other friend.
So I'm actually currently with I'm gonna say a newbie to YouTube, but he's not really. I'm sure he's been doing this for at least a year. I've done this for like 4 years. How long have you been doing it? Are you like an actual? Oh, then yeah, you're definitely a newbie. Congratulations on 12 subs though. That's more than I did.
Thank you.
That's more than I did. It took me 4 years to get where I'm at.
It took you how many years to get one?
Je m'appelle Jake Lava. Bonjour, monsieur.
If you look up, yeah. Yo, I helped you get 12 views on your video, Archie. I have like 40 views on my video, no crap.
Actually, I'm busy how many subscribers I've got. You better be telling people to subscribe to me.
Of course.
Here's the thing. I could do the same thing, and it would help y'all a lot. You know this by now, FaZe.
Could you?
Can
you? Will you?
You know what? Yeah, go. Screw it, why not? Go ahead and say your YouTube channel. This is my shout out for the 2 shout outs for the day.
Okay guys, please check out my YouTube channel, capital F STY, capital CLAPZ, Frosty Claps. Subscribe and like, because I'm gonna make a montage today. Upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
I like how you upload Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, and I'm over here. I'll be on every day streaming.
You mean Monday, Wednesday, and Friday?
I stream Monday, every day no matter what.
Yeah, but Jake, don't forget I do between two. I do Fortnite montage, but I also stream on Twitch.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I live stream every day, and I take more effort into most of the builds that I do. Like, I don't know if y'all heard about this. I've been making a server lately on Minecraft.
So what? I'll do more than you.
That's not true, because I actually I'm in creative on a survival world, but there's a reason, and it's a pretty good reason. Nikki and I both agreed we'd be making bases in creative, and we do have secrets to each other's bases. I do have a base where I made a, what is it, a Jeb door, which is a lot of redstone, and I'm not a redstone person.
Oh, crochet. Guess what I did?
Angel, can you turn the music off?
Yeah, don't play music. That's a lot of copyright.
Please stop. Angel, stop. My friend's gonna get copyrighted. Yeah.
That Angel, to turn it off.
Angel, my friend's gonna get copyrighted. Turn it off. Yeah. No, we're trying to make. He's streaming, and I'm making a montage. Yes, can.
I'm about to tell you to unmute your mic so I can tell him that I can send him a really expensive bill, and they're not cheap, and I can legally.
You can.
Yeah, I can. So go ahead and tell him that. Tell him I can legally send him a really expensive bill if he doesn't stop,
Angel,
and then he'll guarantee stop.
He can send a bill, and then you have to pay it.
Tell him it's over like $1,000 considering what the music is.
£1,000.
Oh, Jake, did you know this? Do you know Ed Sheeran got fined £3 million for copyright?
You're joking! Ed Sheeran got... Oh! Ed Sheeran's so good though. When did he start getting bad? Like last week?
Do you know the one where it goes, it's Marvin Gaye? It's Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye? What?
It's Marvin Gaye and
I've
Gay,
never
that one.
I've never heard of that one. I haven't listened to Ed
But
Sheeran except
anyway,
for his older
that
songs
was
like Lego House.
copyrighted from I think it was Justin Bieber or something like that.
Of
Yeah.
course Justin Bieber would do that. Only Canadians would know why I say this because they always get
Justin
crap
Bieber
for
ain't
they literally
Canadian.
get crap. Yeah, Justin Bieber's Canadian.
Right.
Is he?
Yeah, Justin Bieber is a Canadian. Man, I'm having a stroke today. He's a Canadian singer. That is a stroke on my part. It's a joke.
What this?
Anyway,
What did you leave creative?
No, play with them. I'm trying to. I'm just putting my first clips together.
so folks,
It's
if you
gonna
guys
take me,
don't,
like, so.
sorry, go ahead and explain
No,
to him.
no, you can say I finished. I finished.
Okay. So, basically what's going down is Nikki and I both agreed that we won't watch each other's streams because we're making secretive stuff against each other. But we do also have a temporal truce as of, last night. We didn't do it on stream if I remember correctly, or if we did, it was, no, we didn't because we were working on the railways last night, which is, one of the time-consuming bits of this entire bit because I literally have to make railways for certain sections, for certain areas, and I'm probably going to make bridges to certain areas. I might even just make underground railway things just because. But for this house specifically, there's going to be no railways considering the circumstances of literally Death Island. If you guys remember last night, I gave the explanation of it's similar to D-Day. There's very little safe area, and if there is safe area, you're still not safe considering what the problems are. So, I'm sure if FaZe walked into the stream, or came into the stream, he would agree. This is basically D-Day. The water sections, there are no options. The only option you could do is literally a suicide mission, and that would be using a couple potions for maybe 30 seconds to a minute. And that's the extent, and I don't think you'd get there in a minute, because on top of that, you could take fall damage. The main way I'm going to tell you is this, but even then, you're still going to need at least one potion of fire resistance, and you better make it last, because I was going to die. And on top of that, I'm going to make a couple traps on the inside of this entire base, which is consisting of pretty much anything evil. But like I said, I made a really crappy bridge intentionally, and I made it terrained. Pardon me. Pardon my French, but Scheiße! It's not French, that's German. It works. Anyway, but if you guys don't know this already, I already have basically mental blueprints of what I'm gonna do. And that probably sounds weird to those two in the party, FaZe and his friend FaZe Frosty Claps. They're probably really confused on what I mean by mental blueprints. If they've never played Minecraft with me, they don't really understand it, but I'm not going to try and explain it because
I
it goes
played
too far.
Minecraft. I like Minecraft.
Oh
Good.
my god, man, nah. Cause your friends are party man, they're just teaming now. On me.
Go to.
Anyway, but FaZe Frosty. I'm going to call you Frosty because FaZe is in the party and I call him FaZe.
Yeah, no, that's
So,
calm, that's calm.
Frosty, the reason I say I have mental blueprints is because I can pretty much plan things and see it before I even get started.
Oh, okay.
Which is not a really common thing if you think about it. That's not really a common aspect to work with.
Yeah.
Not many people have that kind of mental capacity, especially doing several at once. Alright, so currently guys, I'm actually looking for area to work with, and I did say I might do something with the ravine near my house, my actual, or the one that I said I was working with beforehand. This one's actually going to be the one that I spawn in, probably. I might not actually spawn here, considering how deadly it is. Like, if you guys look at this, this is death. But I am going to spawn as far away from Nikki as possible, because I don't need to be close to him. But this is like a safe house for me. There is someone currently building over here, which you guys saw him last night. He was the only one that was really mute, like fully mute. But he was over here and he was helping out. He was testing the parkour version of this, which everyone hates parkour. So what I'll do is I'll even make little pathways and stuff around here. But I think what I'm gonna do is, since this is a canyon here, I think I have an idea for it. I see a lot of flat area in it, and if not, I'll make a flat area. But I think I have an idea. It's kind of sketchy. So, over there is the main base. I'm not going to make a railway over here. I'm going to make it past it, or I'll make like a checkpoint over here again. And then I'll put something kind of in the lower sections over here. So stuff like down here and stuff, because that's gonna screw with people a lot. But the way I'm gonna do it is that I'm actually gonna use this to my advantage. You see these walls, guys? These walls are perfect for hiding this. It's gonna take some time, so I gotta go get my books of Minecraft, my redstoner in specific, because this is where the Jeb door is gonna come in. This is gonna be fun. Now understand, guys, pretty much most of my bases, or some of my bases, will be bedrocked as of. That's right. Working. That's right.
Wait, so you wait. Do you get money from YouTube because you?
No, that's by views and ad revenue, which is like monetization, demonetization.
Oh.
If I did get money, it's not going to be very much as it used to be, because it used to be a lot more than it is now.
Whoa.
Like you know, like Vanos
before
Gaming and all them.
Yeah.
They technically make more than like normal people working in an actual job. Vanos Gaming makes like, what was it, like 8 million or something a year?
For real?
For real.
Jesus.
But I'm literally doing videos, some of the same thing he's done. He's done Modern Warfare Remastered. I've done Modern Warfare Remastered. He's done Minecraft lately. I've done Minecraft lately. I'm not really taking after him, because he wasn't the one that inspired me. GTA was the one he inspired me for. Popular MMOs was the one that inspired my part on the Minecraft. But he doesn't do all these things like I do. He does do the crazy crap related stuff. Mine doesn't have any mods, and I'm doing something similar.
Yeah, I like push the MMOs thing.
Popular MMOs is great. I did message him on Twitter one year, because on one of his videos, he does a lot of workout videos. I think it was on Twitter, or was it Instagram or something like that. And I sent a little comment on there, and I said, dude, you're one that inspired me to start playing like Minecraft and all that, so thank you for that inspiration. I never really got a response, so I'm not sure if I made him a little bit nervous or something, but it was still a cool thing to do. Let's see. I like how it says it needs 12 pistons for a classic Jeb door, but it really only requires 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like six pistons each. Oh, that is 12. My bad, bad math. But guys, I don't even have to edit the terrain on this one. I just need to make sure I can get up here at least. So I think I might be able to figure out how to get up here. I'm kind of scanning the terrain. If not, I'll make like another entryway. Like I'll make stairs going up here, so it doesn't make sense. That's what's gonna be fun. That's where I'll get you. Let's see. So I need a 6 wide, 4 high. So let's quickly do this.
Oh, you bitch, man.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Cushy,
4, 5.
your friends are batty, man. I actually don't care.
That's why I don't play Fortnite. They're for people who think they're cool. No offense, but that's true. Fortnite is.
No lie, I don't think
At least I didn't say you were trash. I just said they're for the people who think they're cool.
Yeah, you said you think they're cool and I play the game, how dare you?
Well, you are cool though. You play other games that aren't as bad.
How about me?
I don't know what else you play other than Minecraft.
Shay, you barely even play any other games. You just know Mr.
See, so my point has been proven by face.
Toxic, but okay.
It's not toxic. If you want toxic, I can say a lot worse things about people in Fortnite. I could say a lot worse things. Ask FaZe, he knows this.
Yes. I'm checking out my montage so far. Got some good clips, good clips. Most of them are in creative because I'm on board.
Oh, speak of the devil, actually good area. I'm gonna go ahead and use this as a camouflage. I'm not sure if it'll actually work, so I'll need to recheck it. But let's see, what do I need? I need, what was it, the...
Wait, could you do share play? I want to spectate you.
I'm actually live streaming. If I can't share play and stream. You can go on the stream from here though.
On YouTube, wait, what's your YouTube channel called? Yeah, I want to see actually.
Let me go ahead and type it into the party chat, because otherwise you will spell it wrong. I know this for a fact, even if I said it straightforward, everything. This is also exact spelling, so read it, like type it as it's read there. And then you'll see what I'm talking about. Now guys, this might be a trial and error. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, so we'll see.
Wait, what do you mean in party chat?
Okay, so go into the party and then push square.
Go into the party.
Then push und square.
Oh, okay.
If I remember correctly, this should work. I'm not
Oh.
100% sure.
Oh yeah, I see your name. I see your name. So, Dragonfly Monster. I might as well just like and subscribe while I'm at it.
Male Sim is here. Yep.
Is anybody watching?
It doesn't say it yet, but if you're watching, probably. Okay. So now I need to get behind where this section is, and I'm gonna start mining out back here. I need to leave that block there, and I'll go ahead and mine up a little bit.
What did you?
Huh?
Oh, there you are. You got 404 subscribers. Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back.
Alright. You what? Okay. It works. My time machine works. My time machine works. I am a stegosaurus. This gets super triggered. Okay, so now I'm gonna cover this all up, so that way it's no longer visible to the human eye. And there we go. Switch back to how it was not too long ago. Oh no. Oh, the pistons didn't grab it. What the heck? What the heck? Is there like some sort of interference? I'm gonna double check this and I might need to remake it. Oh, what the heck? Let's try it this way. Does it not push it back? Let's... I'm trying to see what the problem here is, guys, because it should have worked like this. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be sad. It just drops it. What the heck? What? Confusion at finest. I'm thoroughly concerned now. Because I need those to retract again, so... Trial and error. Is it because of these ones? It's my wonder right now. Because it should work like this. If it doesn't, I'm concerned. Oh. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's because the
Hello?
Jeb door... The way I did it the way I did it the first time, like over there, that one worked, but you have to place the blocks on here apparently first.
You have so much delay on your stream.
That's not my problem at this point. Howdy. Confusion.
Does it show that does it
Yeah.
show
Frosty claps right
that
there.
Nah,
Yeah,
cause I ain't playing with your Batman friends, you know, they're teaming on me just
I
because
am
I'm
not a
beating them.
redstoner.
I liked and I'm gonna subscribe. But wait, I forgot to subscribe.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
We might-
actually I can't play tomorrow
Why?
because I got detention at school. I know, right?
Maybe it's the ticks. Maybe they're not proper. Because it did say it won't work if it's one tick. That might be one tick.
You know the only time I ate was actually in the morning. That's it.
I don't eat in the mornings, honestly, so...
I ate Weetabix. I barely eat lunch. I'm not even lying. I just eat breakfast and actually I barely eat breakfast. I only eat dinner normally. Sometimes I eat breakfast.
I think I do actually have to use wool, which is really annoying. because I don't like the color of wool in my bases.
Oh, wait.
So this kind of is a failure here. So I gotta remake it.
Wait. Yo, Luke. I mean, Archie.
How dare you?
Archie, Luke told me to tell you, can he unblock you, and then tell him that he's sorry. Then he said, yeah, for me to tell you that he's sorry, and can you unblock him? What should I tell him?
Why should I
Archie.
know he's an overbuilder?
Is that why he blocked him, because he overbuilded?
Huh?
Is that actually why you blocked him? Because he over. Oh yeah. Actually, I unfriended him too. No cap.
Are you
So I
asking me
unfriended
about?
him.
Are you asking me about
No,
this?
no. I subscribed and I liked your video.
Oh, merci, monsieur.
Two. I think 2 or 1's still watching. I'm not watching anymore, but. Are you playing you're playing in creative, right?
Survival
Yeah, and we've all
technically, but
left
we're
with
building
no
our
tracks
bases
on
in
them all.
creative, so that way they're less
So
likely.
it's easier.
Well, yeah, because the way we're building our bases and everything will take a lot of time. But I mean, if you wanted to see
Yeah.
something that took more time than this world took to make that entire other base that I made, I'll show you this. I'll show you the server. That thing took time. And we spent like almost a week on it. This one we
Yo,
started
Archie,
2 days ago.
Archie, you still in the
Recycle
game?
Actually,
Yeah,
speaking of which,
Wait.
I should probably go finish starting to place down some of the black. The black stuff there, what was it, the concrete, because while we're working with that,
Yo, Archie, join me. Archie, join me. Oh my god, wait, let me just message Luke. Archie, join us. I need to tell Luke something, because that's getting on my nerves.
we do have beef. We do have und beef.
Sea und beef.
Vive la resistance!
Yo, Archie,
La
did you
resistance.
join?
Vive la resistance!
I'm joining.
Huh?
I'm joining.
You better be.
Shut up, you pleb.
Brat, you
Well,
brat.
y'all are midgets compared to me. I can tell you that,
No, I could body you.
but I'm 6'2".
So what?
That means I could pick you up and throw you just about the same rate you can try and body check me.
want me in basketball then, boy? Your ankles will be broken the next day.
I don't play sports like that. If you want to play any sort of sports, let's see who can throw the hardest in baseball. I got you, fam.
Oh, that's fine. That's easy. I pelted someone in the face with one of those before, and they actually brought the nose from me.
I could probably do a lot worse. My dad tried to use it without a glove, and on top of that, even as a soft throwing, I still hurt his hand. I really wasn't trying to throw it hard. If I was, I'm...
How about we play dodgeball instead?
Oh, sorry. Did you get afraid?
A bit, just a bit.
Dude, here's the thing. I will full on like, I will literally like take an entire. I will go to the ditch behind my house somewhere, and I'll throw the ball lightly, and you'll just hear the loud thunk. Trust me, I know. If you want hard throws, I can make it almost hit me in the face. That scares me. Luckily, I got a glove. I'll throw it with my I'll catch it with my wet hand. Oh, well, now they're both in game chat. Sadness. Okay, so let's see. It's 12:48. I'm gonna go ahead and go get some lunch because I'm hungry. So that way at least I can eat something. Because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten. I woke up at like 10 o'clock so my dad forgot to wake me up. But he called me and I immediately was like, screw it. Getting up, screw you guys. So I ended up getting up. So sorry if you didn't see the content sooner. Go ahead and go get some tortillas, some beef, my beef. we got some serious beef with each other, huh? Jokes. Yokes. And I think after that, I might hop off, go on to GTA so I can at least get some more money. I was playing a little bit of GTA earlier. I was doing some races. I ended up getting one race where I was in first place. I was also using my custom... You know how, guys, if my old car, my old Ferrari-looking car, my Torino is what I called it a lot. You remember that, guys? If you do, you'll know. Yeah, I ended up selling it and re-getting a new one because I needed some money, and I ended up getting the Arena War vehicle, so I don't have to drive all the way to a Los Santos to customize it. But I ended up using it in that race, and that was the car that got me first place, was that one Turismo. Because one of the guys who had like a, what was it, an X80, which is one of the faster cars, it spun out right towards the end, and I did almost the same thing, but I ended up having better traction, I guess, than him. And on top of that, my acceleration, I think, might have been better than that car's in general. But my car only has a level 3 engine. If I was using my Dominator, or my my Dodge is what I'm going to call it, because it looks like a Dodge, if like I souped it up and everything, pretty much it got demolished. It lost. But yeah, guys, this should be open either by this weekend or tomorrow, like or Monday or something. We don't know. But I'll be getting Battlefield 5 as of today when my dad gets home, which is like probably 6, 7 o'clock. Which means I'll start downloading it as soon as he gets home. Like, I'll take out my disc, even if I end the stream like that. I'll take out the disc, throw it in, start to download. I'll probably either hop on Minecraft or GTA, either one. That, or I'll full and blown just go in my room for a little bit, because by the time my dad finishes, usually my game's finished. But Battlefield 5, if you guys don't remember, I said was a really fun game, and I'll be playing it most of this week, this upcoming week. On top of that, like I said, the 18th and the 22nd, I'll be, like 18th through the 22nd, I'll be at my auntie's, which currently is the 4th. So it's a little bit different thing. I'm like I'm excited because this is a Blade birthday present. And I've been playing it on the Xbox One because I've been playing the Xbox One when I go to my mom's and stepdad's. But pretty much what's going to go down is I'm going to be intense with it because what's going to happen is, if you guys don't know this already, Battlefield 5 has an antimatter rifle. Y'all know what happens if I get a weapon and no one else really uses it. There are very few people that I know use that antimatter rifle in specific, but the boys AT rifle is the one I'm referring to. This thing hits like a truck. It looks like it hits like a truck. Like, even just from a game perspective, it hits like a truck. And I've seen like a real life version of it, and holy crap. It is a beautiful, heavy hitting weapon. I really wanted to fire this thing in real life. I was just like, that looks like it's a fun. Apparently it's like a 20mm rounded weapon. 20mm on a tank is great though. But even if I wasn't scoped in and I shot really far away, you'd see the sparks on it. Like, I'll have to show you guys. It's not a cheap weapon though in the game. It's like, I think 1,000 credits or something like that, which makes it super pricey, but it's worth my time to get it. So literally what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend the time to get it. Hello, Sarah XD. Sarah? Is it Sarah or Sarah? I think it's Sarah, from what I'm reading it like. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. My apologies, mon ami. Also, kissy face. Sweet. So sweet. Anyway, but this antimatter rifle I got excited for because I like big weaponry. If y'all don't know this already, I have the Widowmaker in GTA. You gotta say that's not a big weaponry. I'm sorry, you're wrong. That is the best of all weapons. But literally, guys, I've been working on the server as of for an entire like couple weeks. We actually have like moderator specialties, so if you do actually become a moderator, which I doubt you'll do, because we only have like maybe 2 or 3 moderators right now, so we might look for some moderators. So if y'all are interested in that kind of stuff and y'all play on PS4, message us. Get a hold of me on Twitter. I got a Twitter. Follow me on Twitter and be like, hey, I'm here about the moderator position on your server. I'll know what you're talking about. During this time period, I'm gonna go make myself some lunch, considering it's almost 1 o'clock, and I'm delayed. Which means about 6-7 hours. Oh, I'm gonna say like 8 hours. I should have the new game. Excitement. I like pat myself on the cheek. I don't know why. I'm tired, I guess. I'm having one of those days where I just need to pat myself in the face. smack my own face, apparently. What is your mission? Smack me in the face! Shoot me in the face! Right in the face! Anyone gets that? You're my friend. You're my friend. Anyway, if any of y'all like have a question on like extra content, like what are you gonna do when you start playing Battlefield? Are you gonna do challenges? Your answer is yes. I'm gonna be doing challenges. Yes, I intend to have a lot of good content based with it, including sniping, a lot of sniping. If you guys don't remember, as of Battlefield 1, hello, Landry Graham. Sorry if I'm pronouncing any of that wrong. Correct me if I am. Or is it Graham or Graham? I'm sorry if I'm I'm bad with names. I feel like my YouTube channel should know this by now. I'm awful with names. Hello, Adolf. It's been a while since. Bonjour, Monsieur Adolphe. Je m'appelle Jake Lovell. That's not correct, but it's Jake Lava. And I was just saying hi, Mr. Adolf. Anyway, so I'm not gonna be really moving much because I'm hungry and I haven't eaten anything as of breakfast. I haven't eaten. I probably should have eaten some earlier because I woke up at like 10 o'clock, so it's been like 2 hours and I'm hungry. So I'm literally I'm using the rest of my taco meat, some cheese, and some tortillas because I'm super Hispanic all of a sudden. Sorry. Every time I stream, I tend to eat, and I'm sorry. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm eating. You should eat. Can you join? That's all your choice. If you want to join, go ahead. I'm working on the server currently. I do have some survival worlds, but we're working on it with what's called creative. If this becomes one of those videos where I'm playing Minecraft and I all of a sudden get like 15 viewers, I'm gonna be really happy because the last time that happened was like 2 years ago, I think. That was when I was either 16 or 15, and it wasn't in the month of September because I've been streaming all of September pretty much. And my birthday was on September 29th, so I'm officially 17 now. What the hell? What the bloody hell is this? Oh, it's that crappy, like, you know the plastic stuff that comes with your tag normally that's really annoying? Yeah, that's just on my sleeve, and I never realized it. So I hope you guys don't mind if I eat. If you do mind, I'm sorry. I haven't eaten since, you know, I really don't eat. I haven't been taking care of myself lately. I mean, I have, but I haven't. Making my foods all up. Because we had tacos last night, so I got like leftover taco meat and tortillas, because I'm super Hispanic. Uber for Jake. I'm not really even Hispanic. I'm Spaniard. That's the thing. I'm actually Spaniard. I found this out from my auntie. I'm Spaniard, which means I'm a part of Europe. I am Spain. I am part Spaniard. So I know a little bit of French, which is when I started finding out about all this. I apparently am related to someone who was a hunter. So I'm part hunter too. No wonder I have great aim with hunting rifles and such. Last time I did that was with my Uncle Richie. My Uncle Rich. Heat this up for at least a minute, and then I'll just put some cheese on it. Alright! Food's in the microwave. Alright, I'm back. Alright. While it's heating up in the microwave, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this at least a little bit here. But yeah, guys, I am intending to play a little bit of Battlefield 5 as of this week. I'm hoping by tonight, if not tomorrow. I also noticed there's a couple new a couple new faces, I'm gonna say, but I mean names, so don't get concerned with that. Like Sarah, Sarah, I don't know who exactly you are. I remember you, Adolf, and same thing with Lander Graham. But yeah, if you guys need to get a hold of me, like I said, Twitter, you can comment on my videos. Let me go ahead and make another party, because this isn't my party, and I'm pretty sure it's private. No, it isn't, but I'm gonna go create another party since they're in game chat. I don't have a real purpose here but to sit in here. Error has occurred while I'm trying to make my party. Okay. Now I have another party. So, like I said, if y'all need to get to me and you don't have Twitter or you don't know how to comment on these videos, which I hope you do, find me, Jake Lava, capital J and L on PS4. That's the way to add me. That's the way to get me. That way you can just directly ask me stuff and I can answer it on the stream or something for you. I don't know. That's all you guys. So I'm assuming my food might be done here, but I still need to go cheese it and hot sauce it. Yeah, I said it. Hot sauce. If I'm lucky, we got some sour cream, which I doubt we do. I wish we did. I'm gonna actually go buy myself a soda or something. That or I'll head down to like Wendy's later. Just buy myself some Wendy's and be like, hey Dad, you want some from Wendy's? I'm gonna buy some Wendy's the money I got from Papa. You want anything? He'll probably say no, but I mean, I'm buying it, so he might. 100% sure. If he does, he does. If he does, he doesn't. Alright, whatever. Anyway, but pretty much it's going down. I'm finishing up the server while I can because Nikki's currently offline. He hasn't been online. He's usually not online until like 3 o'clock. I know this because I've timed it. It's like 3 o'clock when he, it's like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, something like that when he actually gets on there. So he's not on until about that time, so that's rough estimation there. That's a hello, my friend. Hello, mein friend. Turns German. Okay. I'm not sure if I want to go buy a soda. Not 100% sure. I'm trying to think if I do want one. If I do, I'll probably walk away for like, it shouldn't take me more than 3 minutes. Because I've timed it. Some of my friends are a little bit more sarcastic than I am. But they one time said it takes me forever, like an entire like 3 hours. And I'm like, dude, it's been like 10 minutes. What you mean? I timed it one day. It's like 3 minutes, not even. I come back and I ended up yelling at the dude. He was like, dude, chill. I was like, there's no chill, you freaking quacker. Because that's a joke on the inside here, if you guys don't know that joke. If you do, congratulations, you're now a veteran of my channel. But otherwise, you will have no clue what I mean by that. And that's what makes me a funny person, is that I don't really explain things. I'm one of those people. If you guys don't know the joke, I usually give a small explanation, but I don't give a full explanation, which means you gotta figure out the rest for yourself. So if you have dirty minds, this is a channel for you because we usually make at least one dirty minded joke a day, which includes like my blue Twinkie joke, which really isn't my full joke. It's actually a piece of my girlfriend's and mine. That if y'all have never heard that from me, you gotta have a dirty mind to understand it, which most people don't. Like, there are a good majority of people that I know that don't have a dirty mind, but still understand the joke enough to say that that's dirty minded. That's what I wanted. I want dirty-minded jokes. I'm a very dirty person. I'm a dirty Jerry. I shouldn't say dirty Harry, because that's a really messed up joke. Actually, there are songs, I believe, that are named Dirty Harry or something like that, but I don't know if people actually realize that Dirty Harry is like a pervert joke, if I remember correctly, because that is a dirty thing. I have no idea, though. I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to try and question it. If I'm going to question it, I'm gonna duck. Alright? I'm gonna freaking quack out. I turn to a literal duck. Just start quacking at you. Someone's gonna start yelling at me, and I'm just gonna, instead of yelling, just quack. Just just gonna be really unnerved about that, and I'm like, see why you don't yell at me? Because now you get quacked, and now I'm a freaking angry duck. I'm gonna start pulling that quote out. What was it, the duck quote from Dr. Monty when I played Black Ops 3. If you don't remember that quote, I will full on play it in a stream one day. But it was a funny quote, and I live by that. Is like, right now, I am that duck. I really am that duck. But underneath, it looks like he's pedaling a fucking bicycle up a mountain. Well, that's me right now. I am that duck. That's pretty much how I am. You guys think this is a breezy thing? No. It's like the duck thing. You know what, just because I know that's how I feel right now, I'm gonna play that quote while I literally go get my food. Because that's what it is. I am a duck. I am the angry, aggressive duck that nobody likes when it's like that. I'm slowly gotta find it now because YouTube's being slow right now. YouTube, fix your crap! Google, fix it! Sometimes your videos suck. Stop giving me recommendations that suck. Alright, let's see. Oh great, now I gotta find it. I don't know where the heck it is. Where the heckerbees? Fine, I'll just look at... That's Duck Suck. That's not what I want. Even though it's a funny song, I don't want it. It's basically like a... It's a weird version of the lemonade duck thing, which is... It's funnier than that. And I also ended up looking up Booba because I remembered watching that forever ago. Same thing with like, what was it? God, I don't even remember. There's so many things that I know of from my childhood. I blame that picture I found of me in 3rd grade. I said 3rd grade. That was also 2011, I believe, which was forever ago. That was like almost 3 years. Like that was at least 7 years ago. It was like 2011, 2012. So that was like 7 or 8 years ago. I have that as the thing. Okay, I gotta look it up now. Duck quote. Duck quote. PO3. How did I mess up duck? I put an X. I am duck. That's offensive. I offended myself. This is a problem. Okay. So this is where we get the joke of I am that duck.
Honestly, if you could see just what was going on outside your realm of perception, it would blow your minds. That's the main reason I kept it back. If I were to give you an analogy, I'd describe it like this. When a duck swims on the water, you only see it glide, apparently effortlessly across the lake. But underneath, as in beneath the surface, it's a whole different story. Its legs are moving like he's pedaling a fucking bicycle up a mountain. Well, that's me right now. I am that duck.
There's your quote, guys, for the day, but it's not a Tim Burton quote, so I'm sad. So I gotta find Tim Burton quotes. Because it's kind of a joke. That wasn't like Tim Burton trick. He's a great man. Alright, I'm coming back. Back. This isn't a far run, I'm being exaggerative. Alright. Fresh. I have you muted this entire... Fresh, I've had you muted this entire time and didn't realize it, so I'm sorry if you thought I was ignoring you. Let me just get you into the game. Alright, let's see. I gotta find a Tim Burton quote now, because that's... I said I would find Tim Burton quotes as of every day. Get rid of these searches. Go here. Tim Burton. I will say I'm gonna watch an animation later today, which I actually remember seeing forever ago. Alright, let's see. Okay. Here's your quote from the Tim Burton today. I get so tired of people saying, "Oh, you only make fantasy films, and this and that." And I'm like, well, no, fantasy is reality. That's what Lewis Carroll showed in his work, Tim Burton. I have no idea when that was actually made, but I do know that, so that is your Tim Burton quote for the day. And, yeah. Tim Burton's an amazing person. He's the one that describes me the most. Because the way he describes it is, one person's insanity is another person's reality. Most people that are normal are kind of weird to me. They scare me more than normal, like my kind of people, which are the weird, messed up humored people. Which means I'm a little bit different compared to everybody else. I intend to be different from everybody else. I don't like other people. Like if you asked me, what do you hate the most about people? I will tell you the reason they like to be normal, their personality, like most of people's personalities I don't get. I try and get them personalities and I don't get it. So whenever that happens, it's just super annoying. So I just realized he's just over here. He's probably really confused. Are you just really confused, Naruto? Are you confusion right now? Is Yu's confusion? Where'd you go? Whoa, there you are. Is Yu's confusion, Naruto? Good, that's what I intend. Anyway, but pretty much what's going on is, as a Tim Burton fan, I love his work. He's actually one of those people that has that weird, creepy kind of sense of things. Like, I remember seeing a quote about it one day that he couldn't do Fox and Hound when he used to work on it. And this is when he worked for Disney and everything. And I just started, I laughed at the quote because he said, it always turned out like roadkill. And I just started laughing because I was like, that's true. It's hard to, oh, so I had you muted this entire time, so if you were talking to me, I didn't know. Okay, Sorry, I was reading off a Tim Burton quote, but if you did hear that, I was explaining that Tim Burton is kind of like one of the people that is similar to me. I'm not very social, even though he really is. He's also a fan of one of my favorite actors, Johnny Depp. Oh my god, by the way, he's really old and he plays the youngest of roles. Anyway, but I was, as I was saying, Tim Burton has one of where even if he tried to do something happy and joyful, it always ends up looking demonic or roadkill, which is what he said in the one about what was it? What's it called? Fox and the Hound. But as far as I know, that's how I am. Anytime I try and draw something cute, I end up the only thing I can do that's cute is actually semi-creepy, and that's the Cheshire Cat. That's cute and creepy. And he was also the one that made that movie. Because one of my teachers, Miss Kreitz, which I still miss her. I miss her now because I'm not going to be at that school anymore. And I haven't been at school for a while. So I'm working on getting on the online school lately. But, yeah, it's just one of those things. Other than that, pretty much what's going down is I drew that for her. I even put the... You're right, you're absolutely bonkers, but I'll tell you what, the best people are. Because that's a quote that Cheshire Cat uses, but Tim Burton also uses as well, because that's his kind of quote. But I like those kind of quotes. Those cute, humorous little things like that make me happy. They may be, like, super deep and depressing in ways, but they're still amazing quotes. It doesn't stop me from loving them. Oh, Tim Burton. He makes a bunch of different quotes, which are like sayings. So like, the curiosity killed the cat. You know that one. That's a quote in a living style, I guess. I have no idea, but Tim Burton makes these little quotes that I enjoy, which are super like deep inside, like they're emotionally deep. So stuff like, you're right, you're absolutely bonkers, but let me tell you a secret. The best people are. That's a thing that I go by. Like, I seem like a nut to people sometimes, but the best of us are. It's a true statement. Another one that I liked, which was, I read this one off yesterday at some point, I believe, where it was like a chick and she says, insane people are funny. That's why I'm drawn to them. That's a thing that I'm like. I'm like, insane people are great. That's why I'm more drawn to them than normal people. I also don't like normal people. So, I mean, that would explain my case. Normal people make me scared. I think that's why I'm technically antisocial. It's because I don't like normal people. It's not a real reason, but it's a thought though. It's a thought that goes to the brain. What's left of mine. As of the recent situations. But if you guys asked me like specific questions about why I'm a Tim Burton fan, he's deep in my brain. He's deep in me. I feel his pain. I feel the knowledge that he puts upon us, or sorry, I should say you mortals, because I'm infinite in a way. I'm infinite in memory. He'll never know. I live on just as much legends. Anyway, I'm not really even a legend. I'm just saying that. By the way, don't really worry about filling it. Just try and I'm just filling in the one block layer. Don't worry about all the small layers. We can get over that. But I appreciate you for trying to do it. We don't need it. There's no reason. It's gonna be a battle anyway. Okay, so this is my PvP server. This is the server I've been working on for at least a week. And the pre-beta stages should be by next week. I'm gonna say about Tuesday next week if we work on it a bunch this week. That was said week. But I knew that was false because this week is already passed. But on top of that, guys, like I said, we'll be switching between Battlefield because I need to level up. Nikki's already been leveling up, so he's already ahead of me. Good on him the one time he's actually ahead of me on things. I mean, he was ahead of me on Assassin's Creed, but that doesn't count at this point because we both played Assassin's Creed. And I'm just more familiar with the Assassin's Creed games, I would feel. But, yeah, I'm just it's one of those things. So it's one of those things where I'm already familiar with the game. I just need to get used to it on PS4 because Xbox One and PS4 are like 3 different things. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So if it finishes downloading today or tonight, I might stay up really late tonight just to figure it out. But I might also start waking up at 7 because my dad wants to wake me up at like 7:45 before he leaves, which is when he leaves. It's like 7:45. So I'm sleeping another, at least hour and like 15 minutes because normally I'd wake up at like 6:30. It's normally been like 6:45, so I'm waking up like an hour later than I should. If we're going to refer to if I were still going to the school, because if I were going to the school that I used to go to, Sand Creek, pretty much I'd be waking up at like 6 in the morning. You wouldn't see me, and I would technically be at school starting by the time you'd see the first stream, which is like 7 o'clock if I'm actually up. But school actually starts at like 7:30, something like that. It's like 7:15. Because the bell is like the late bell, so you go to class at about 7. Late bell is like 7, like 2, I think 7:2 or 7:1. And those are just really annoying. I hate the bells. It's always really loud at that school. Like even if I'm in a quiet place, you can hear the classroom next door, which is god awful if you ask me. Because if I can hear the classroom next door, that means if you're gonna yell at our class for being too loud, you should yell at the classroom next door. If anything, because at least we're quiet. Huh? 100 by 100. Oh, that's because Nikki, my boy Nikki, he used the God shovel and got down to bedrock in less than 10 seconds. Do you know the God shovel combination? If you don't, I will spread this wisdom. The God shovel is literally if you use efficiency, like the highest efficiency you can get, and unbreaking on it. And then just go in survival, and dirt doesn't exist in this dimension, pretty much, if you say that. Well, I mean, that's what it is. It's a diamond shovel with efficiency and unbreaking. I don't put all of it because I don't see the point in it unless you're really gonna go from a mix of attacking and mining. I don't do that with diamond tools. I mean, if we're gonna do diamond swords and all that, I will put anything that I can on it, including unbreaking, knockbacks, sharpness, because smite is really useless if you're a true Minecrafter. Because here's what smite's good for: slimes. Because smite only does extra damage to slimes. No, smite for spiders, anything is efficient against spiders, but smite's mainly better against slimes. I suggest you get looting on it too if you're gonna do spiders. And all that, you get better stuff. I would do that for like witches. I'd get a sword specifically for witches because I can at least get better potion stuff, and I don't have to go to the nether as often to get like nether warts and stuff. Well, I mean, I'd still have to. But I mean, I'd probably only go to the nether once, get some nether warts, and then I'd come back, and then there'd be a farm of just nether warts. Because I'm like that. I'm conservative. If you guys have never seen me play a Minecraft game with like other friends and such, you'll literally notice that if we get to the nether and we have the certain stuff to make farms and everything, one of my farms is guaranteed to be nether warts, and I'm the potion dude, so everyone comes to me for like potions and such. I'm basically the witch of the groups, and I literally am becoming a witch, which everyone has a weird eye about, literally calling them evil. They're not evil. We don't worship Satan. I mean, there are some witches. There are good witches in the world. I'm gonna pull a quote from frickin' Hansel and Gretel. There are good witches in the world. I'm one of those good witches. I just realized my phone fell behind me because I had it on the top section behind me. I don't know why I chose to get a fork, because these tortillas are still really hard. What? Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, a year ago isn't too bad. But I mean, that's still a long time. Now it's Spooktober. By the way, everyone's already making like videos for Halloween, and I'm over here just like, it's not Halloween yet. The only Halloween-y thing we have so far is the Pennywise statue that we made out of pixel art. That's about the only Halloween-related thing we could say. Also, I did say I was going to be a Bioshock Big Daddy this year. Turns out my mom doesn't want to do that, so this year for Halloween I'm going to be a serial killer, pretty much. I'm not sure what. I'm very tempted to do a Mind Bloody Valentine costume. We're almost done with this, guys, and then all we have to do is make the giant maze, which I'm going to wait for Nikki to get on for that, because my game will probably still be downloading, because Nikki and I usually start playing that, or we'll be working on the other world, the world of Secrets and Redstone, which I don't do. You guys should know this by now. I don't do Redstone. I'm not a Redstoner. I just make an attempt and wish for the best. Those are fun. I like how Hitler told me I should eat. No, I'm not even joking. Huh? Adolf Hitler with the swastika said you should eat. Me. Yeah. By the way, if I don't think you get taught this in the history stuff, but one of his he was a part of the Third Reich, if you do know that already. One of the people inside the Third Reich, I forgot his name, I'll have to go get the book. He pretty much the one that persuaded Hitler to kill all the Jews because they were helping the communist army or the USSR. Also, apparently, news on my part. Russia might be going back to where you don't have to get a bunch of permission in order to go into Russia. I'm excited. My dad's excited. Hello, Dope. Bye, Dope. I thought it was going to be one of those things like when FaZe joins my party, he usually goes in, and then he goes out. And then he goes in, and then he goes out. And then he comes in, and then he says him. Because it glitches for him. Since he's all the way up in the UK, up in the good old Britain, London. I wouldn't be lying. He actually is from London. Let's see. So now I have Australian friends, British friends, American friends, Irish-ish friends. I'm Spaniard, so I don't count myself as a Spaniard. As a Spaniard, I will not. Actually, I'm part Spaniard. I'm sad. You're uncultured. Oh, well, I'm not Italian. And I love pasta. I felt like I was Italian. I mean, I think I am part Italian. I'm not 100% sure. I know I'm part Greek, which isn't really near. I think it's near Italy, but it's not really Italian. Greek. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on this. So, because you actually ended up helping me, we got finished when we had 3 people working on this one area last night, or 2 nights ago. And 2 people. Yeah. I was saying, we had 3 people working on this. Since you were helping me, last time we actually was working on the server was there were like 3 people working on this one area here. We finished it with 2. It's 100 by 100. I told you this is a 100 by 100 block area. This one over here, so this is 100 by 100 below us, the black area. This one over here, which is our Tetris map, that's 100 by 60. And then the normal spawn, if we exclude this corner bit that we're passing over right here with the kits, is 80 by 80. No, actually, the only design that really sucked was doing the Tetris because I almost got a migraine making this. Yeah, I mean, it looks fine nowadays, like, to me, but if I were building it was worse because we had to literally, like, we were moving around a bunch too, so it made it really disorienting. But otherwise, this only took us like a week. Plus, I'm gonna say 2 weeks as of now because it's gonna take until like next week, by Tuesday probably, to finish. Skykibs? Yeah, I've played with him on occasion, not much lately though. I haven't seen him. That was a little fun. I'm hungry. Do you have GTA downloaded? Do you want to go play it? Are you prepared for a are you ready to see the cars? The cars.